Hi there. So today we're going to talk a little bit about tire rotation, and I think what I'll do is I'll just start the video going of me rotating two of the tires on one side of my Prius and start talking a little bit about tire rotation while that's going on. So first of all, do you need to rotate your tires? Well, the answer is probably not. I mean, the car manufacturers and tire manufacturers do have a recommended interval of tire rotation, and the warranties on the tires are predicated upon rotating the tires at those intervals. So if you do want to keep your warranties valid, you do need to rotate your tires. But do you need to? No. The tires, if properly rotated, will last as long as the warranty is valid, typically, unless there's a manufacturing defect with the tire. So in a front-wheel drive car, a 40,000 mile tire will last about 20,000 miles on the front tires. So you replace those tires and they will last about another 20,000 miles, and your back tires will still probably not need replacing. So it's just a matter of, do you want to keep the manufacturer's warranty valid? How often do you want to replace 2 tires versus 4? Now, the other reason I like to rotate my tires is it gives me a nice opportunity to check the brake pads. So when I checked in this instance, there was about probably, I'm guessing, 5 to 10,000 miles remaining on the current pads. But I did make a note of that in my documentation, so I will be changing those out fairly soon. Now, just as far as some of the technical aspects of jacking up your car and rotating the tires, I use the rear jack point, and that will get both tires up off the ground in the Prius. And I put a front jack stand under the front tire just for a little added safety feature. Here I'm taking the front tire and putting it on the back of the same side. Now, there's I tried to figure out with some internet searching why you can't cross tires, and the best answer I sort of found is that the modern tread designs are really designed to go in one direction, and if you switch sides, that switches the tread direction. But there's a lot of crazy ideas out there about why you rotate your tires and why you keep them on the same side. You know, in the old days, you used to be able to sort of do a crisscross. And, with the modern steel-belted radials, they started recommending just one side. And that was before there was any real tread direction on the cars, on the tires. I don't know. And then I ran into just a lot of really wacky conspiracy theory type comments about why you wouldn't want to rotate your tires and why you don't want to rotate them to opposite sides of the car. But I think basically it's just tread direction. So you do want to take your back tire on the right side and put it up on the front and switch those out, and do the same thing with the left side. You don't probably, with modern tread design, want to switch sides, but it doesn't have anything to do with tire manufacturers trying to rip you off. There's no real conspiracies out there. Again, if you don't rotate your tires, you'll just get about half the life out of, if you've got a front-wheel drive car, you'll get about half the life out of your front-wheel drive tires. If you've got a rear-wheel drive tire, you'll get about half the life out of those tires. So you may have noticed also I'm using my hydraulic jack and my pneumatic wrench to rotate the tires. After I sort of finished up that how to change your tire video, I wanted to do that one just with the tools that came with the car, but this makes tire rotation pretty easy. I mean, this video is about 5 minutes long, and so it takes about 10 minutes for me to rotate my tires on both sides, check the brakes. It takes me 20 minutes just to drive to where they might do this. So this is a pretty quick process if you've got the tools.